All right, let's talk about something we all love, high school football. Right now, we're down to the wire.
Oh yeah, it's the third round of the playoffs. Jalen Gilkey and Sean Higgins talked to coaches of a few Triad teams looking to advance. Hey guys.
Yeah, it's the third round of the high school football playoffs, and the Triad has made its presence felt throughout these first two rounds.
Yeah, we started with a total of 254 teams. Now we are down to just 64 teams as each division has reached their Sweet 16. 13 Triad schools, you can see them all up there, are still alive, fighting to be crowned state champions.
And 6 of those teams come from either Guilford County or Alamance County. Today, Sean and I both spoke with coaches from around the Triad as they continue their quest to be crowned the 2022 football state champions. Eastern Alamance, they finished the year with a record of 8-2 and found themselves as the 2 seed in the 3A East bracket. Now, Northwest Guilford, they ended the year with the same record. However, they received the 13th seed in the highly competitive 4A West bracket. But we start with the surprise of the playoffs, the number 23 seeded Eastern Guilford and their head coach, Tony Aguilar, as he speaks to just how strong high school football here is in the Triad.
We scrimmage Eastern Alamance in the preseason. They're in the third round. We scrimmage Reedsville, Northwest Guilford, Cummings, and Southern Alamance. All those are in it, So the brand of football and this area, there's so many athletes.
Our schedule this year consisted of, we played Southern Alamance in a non-conference game. They're still playing. We played Reedsville in a non-conference game. They're still playing. We played Eastern Randolph in a non-conference game. They're still playing. We scrimmaged Eastern Guilford. They're still playing.
There's no bad teams, especially this deep into the playoffs. You're going to have to play good football. You're going to have to execute. You're going to have to not make mistakes.
And I spoke with a few coaches whose teams have had experience making these deep playoffs run, each of them winning a state championship in the last 4 years. Let's start with East Surrey, the 2 seed in the West bracket for the 2A playoffs, won the 1AA state championship in 2019, made it all the way to the Final Four in the 2A playoffs last year. East Forsyth also won a state title in 2019. Last year, they made it to the 4th round where they lost to their upcoming opponent, Huff High School, and Greensboro won the state championship back in 2020, but at a disappointing loss in the 2nd round last year. Each of these teams knows just what it takes to win it all.
We returned a big group. They know that a really, really good football team is getting ready to roll in here, and we have to be focused. We have to execute and shoot our shot and hope that it's good enough and continue to fight till the end.
And everybody's played their part. Everybody's been willing to do whatever it takes, and it's kind of been the makeup of our team all year. But our guys are confident in what we're doing. They believe each and every Friday, and they're excited to go play this week.
Our guys are just excited to play. There's a lot of teams not playing right now, and it's basketball season for them. So we're not going to take it for granted. We'll play wherever, whenever. We just want to keep on playing.
Oh, it's the exciting time. So now, doing Friday Football Fever with you guys, sometimes we'll see scores of like 72 to nothing. Yeah. We shouldn't expect any more of that.
Oh, none of that this week. Should be none of that this week. It's going to be a lot of points scored from all the teams that are playing, most likely. But everything should be a tightly contested matchup this week.
Yeah, this is the cream of the crop. I mean, each division, now there are 4 in their Sweet 16. A lot of these teams only have 1-2 loss on the year. So, and honestly, the Cinderella of the entire thing is the 23rd seed Eastern Guilford from right here. I mean, they shouldn't be here, but here they are. And that's what you get with the playoffs.
I'm sure these students are amped up because this is the highlight of their high school sports career. It's something they're definitely going to remember whether they win or lose. So it's exciting.
When I played, I know me and Jalen both played high school football. I mean, my senior year, we made it all the way to like the Final Four. So if we would have won, we would have been the state championship. Unfortunately, we didn't make it there. So.
And we have a sadder story, I'm going to be honest. My junior year, we actually lost the state championship game in the Dome in St. Louis. That sticks with me probably. We had a lot of tough losses, I'm not going to lie. But those stick with me, and I know. I appreciate that, Lord.
The real question,
it's not making it any better, though.
It's supposed to be pretty cold
on
Friday night.
So
are the students going to be able to come out there and support sitting on those cold aluminum bleachers? Let's hope so.
I hope the boys are stretched and ready to go. And if you're going to enjoy a game, make sure you bring a couple blankets, one for the bleacher, one to go over the top, maybe some hand warmers, couple
Hand warmers,
jackets.
shoe warmers, all of them.
Scarves.
Everything you got.
Earmuffs.
Yeah.
But the boys
Everything.
need you. The boys need you out there, so make sure you come
High
out and make
school
some
football
noise.
is just as much about the team as it is the community. They get energy off of that crowd, off that excitement.
Are you surprised by the amount of Triad teams still in it?
A little bit, yeah.
I am personally,
Yeah.
just because of the fact that I know how difficult and demanding this time of the year is, and for our region, especially to be considered the third, region in size here in North Carolina, and to be as dominant and as strong as we are now, it's very impressive.
I thought a handful of these teams would be here, but some of the other ones, Southern Alamance, Eastern Guilford, I'm surprised that they're here. But that's what that's the playoffs are.
Let's
You
keep
don't know
rolling,
until you
baby.
play the game.
And there are no hurricanes to stop anybody tomorrow, so you can see all of your highlights right here on Friday Football Fever tomorrow night.